3 of the best online business models. Stay tuned for this one. Hello and welcome. I'm Gaz Creswell from The Hero Lifestyle, here to give you hints, tips, tricks and reviews so you can build your successful business online. So today we're going to be talking about the 3 best online business builder models, and we're going to go ranking from worst to the top. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so I've got this little presentation set up. We'll just kick it off straight into it. So 3 best business builder models. What we're going to be covering, obviously the 3 best business builder models. Ranked from work to best, and we're going to go through the pros and the cons of each that I covered. Okay, I'm not just going to throw them out there and expect you to listen to them. I'm going to give you the actual pros and cons for each one to help you along the way. Okay, so in at number 3, online arbitrage. So first of all, what is online arbitrage? It's essentially where you just get a product that you find cheaper elsewhere, you sell it for more somewhere else, and you make that difference of that profit. You make profit from that difference in the middle. Yeah, does that make sense? So for example, like I've got on here, you find something cheap on eBay, it's a tenner, but it's selling on Amazon for 20 quid. So you buy it for a tenner, sell it for 20, you've made £10. Yeah, pretty simple. That's what online arbitrage is. Okay, so the pros, you can get started with where you feel comfortable, which is, what's good about this, and then you can scale it as it's needed. So if you haven't got a lot of money, you can start off with, a small amount and build up and go from there and scale it from there. So for example, I know of one business model where people go to thrift shops and charity shops. They can buy anything like books and clothes or whatever, and then they sell them online and make a profit. There are tools available to do this which help. Things like Jungle Scout, Camel, I think is one, so you can see trends and stuff like that, just to name a couple. And there are also programs available to help you get those products, in front of people. So Amazon FBA, which is fulfilled by Amazon, so that basically means like you would buy the product, you would then ship it off to Amazon take care of the rest. Or you've got Amazon fulfilled by merchant, which is you buy the product, you then let Amazon know what you're selling, and then when someone buys that product, you then have to ship it to that person. Okay, so that's online arbitrage. That's the pros of that one. The cons, you can be limited by cost. So if you want to get up and going really quickly, you're limited by what you can essentially buy to then sell on. And obviously the second point as well is it might not sell at the intended price. So you might use the tools, etc., and say, oh well, if I buy this at a tenner, it's going to sell for 20 quid. But then, what happens if it doesn't happen? Because by the time you bought it and then you go to sell it, maybe someone else is selling at 15. So then you've got to drop your price to 15, etc., etc. The tools can be costly as well. Now, a lot of them usually have like free trials, or some of them are free. Like there's a lot of free Chrome extensions. So do a bit of research first and find those before you pay for a tool. Look at other people and how they use it through other YouTube videos and things like that before you make a decision. The programs that are available can add up. If you're not profitable right in the beginning, so fulfilled by Amazon or even fulfilled by merchant, but the Amazon, for example, it costs you to use that service that they provide. And it's the same with anything. If you're on eBay and you've got like a shop, etc., it costs. So you need to be able to bear that in mind. You've got to kind of understand that you may start off at a bit of a negative figure essentially before you start making profit. You can have logistical issues, so if you're doing fulfilled by merchant, for example, you could package it up and it might not reach the other person, or the other person who says they haven't got it. Same thing as well, I suppose, with fulfilled by Amazon, because, for example, it might even not even get to the warehouse where they distribute it from. So you've got that to consider as well. You've got the refunds from it. What's good though is you got it by, if you do FBA, Amazon handle all the refunds as well, and I believe that if it's in good order when it comes back, it can be cycled through and put out again. It's not really passive income. Some people try to sell it as it is. It depends how automated you can get this. But if you're doing online arbitrage, you're going to have to find the product first at the lower price, to then do your research, to then sell it at the higher price. So it can be a lot of work, especially if you haven't got the right tools. A good tool for the UK is pricespy.co.uk, and you can essentially just find the deals of the day, have a search from there, and and it'll show you who sells it at the lowest and who sells it the highest, so you can do it from there. But again, it's not really passive. And you can have a fluctuating income, so you might go through you might have lots of great stock that you can get in and get selling straight away, but then you might find that actually you're not being able to find the stocks that you want, at such a great profit that you were once able to. So you need to kind of keep that in mind. But again, this might just come in with a bit of practice, so it might just be something that you need to stick to. But I've put it down as a con because it will fluctuate, I would have thought, over time, because you're not going to get the same deals every day or every week or every month. So you need to think about that. Moving on to number 2. Drop shipping. Okay, so what is this one? So you sell a product at a marked up price. I'll get into that properly in a second. When it sells, you then buy it from the supplier, and the supplier ships it directly to the customer. Now, what did I mean at the beginning when I said a marked up price? So for example, you might want to go into a specific niche. Let's just say it's electronics, okay? And there is a supplier that allows for drop shipping that is selling cameras. I'm looking at cameras, that's made me think cameras. So let's say they're selling it for, I don't know, 30 quid, $30 or whatever. You then sell it on your site, or again, you could do like Amazon FBM, fulfilled by merchant, or on eBay or whatever, for like 50. Okay, and it's only once you've sold it at 50 do you then buy it at 30, and they then ship it straight out to the customer. So you've made like that 20 difference there. Just see how that works. So what's good about that? Well, we're going to get into the cons, I guess, in a minute. But so the supplier as well ships direct to the customer. So the pros, it can be low startup. If you look around and you find the right supplier, it can be a low startup. So for example, I know like AliExpress and Alibaba.com, they can be quite low to get you going and get up and running, and it's scalable. So when you start making more money, there's much more in the catalog to go through. I did a bit of drop shipping before. I had some luck with it. I used a company called Needis. Being in the UK, I found that they shipped in a lot of stuff from Europe, so that made it great for me because there wasn't like that long of a wait. And what's great about it as well is you don't hold any stock. Yeah, so again, it's because it's getting shipped directly from the supplier. You don't have to worry about getting it in first. You just buy it from the supplier straight out. And then that you do find that there are stores designed specifically for this. Shopify, I think Overlo is another one. Things such as WordPress as well is another one where you can set it up to kind of specify that you don't hold the product, that it's going to be shipped directly. And what I mean by that is why it's important to know, for it to know whether you're holding the product or not, is because it's going to show you the inventory quantities. Obviously, you could use that to your advantage if you've got a setup with your supplier that they'll tell you daily, how many's left. You can obviously add that into your inventory and go from there if you want to stay on top of it that way. The cons, it's quite high competition. I find it quite difficult to get my merchandise in front of people at a good price, because I found that there were sort of people that have been doing it a lot longer were able to buy in bigger bulk essentially, and they did it with like an extra step. So it wasn't like direct drop shipping. I think they were buying it in bulk first, which meant that they were able to just sell it cheaper. Whereas the items that I was trying to sell via drop shipping, I couldn't get a good markup by selling out at their prices. So it took me a while to find the right products to sell and to find the right niche to kind of get into. And if the seller makes a mistake, that's your reputation. You are the person who is being seen to supply that product. So therefore, if the supplier ends up messing up and the customer doesn't receive their product, they're going to come to you and ask for questions. And obviously you can't just turn around and say, oh, it's a seller issue. They're not going to buy that. And I've already covered it. I mean, profits are not always high margin, so you need to take that into consideration. Like I said, this is why in the pros though it is scalable. Okay, so you might just have to start off with low profit and go from there. And you can't really create passive income with it. They try and make out like you can, but the problem is, if the item is, you've got to keep an eye on the item. So they might turn around and be like, oh yeah, it's completely passive, because you just need to initially select what it is, a group of products that you want to put them on your website or wherever you're selling it, and then when they buy it, something automatically will get sent to the supplier, which will then send it out and blah blah. But what happens if the supplier runs out? It's not only that, but you kind of want to keep an eye on your business, because if customers then start complaining, they're not going to come through the doors anymore. So it's not passive income. People try to say that it is. I don't believe that dropshipping is truly passive. Not without hiring, external people, which then costs extra money, etc. Number one is affiliate marketing. Probably not a surprise for any of you that have been following me for a while, because I always promote affiliate marketing. Like I say, I did used to do dropshipping. I liked the model, but when you put the theory into practice, it didn't quite come together. Affiliate marketing does for me though. So what is affiliate marketing? First of all, it's promoting and endorsing other people's products that you believe in. That's what's key, okay? You need to believe in it. You need to truly know that this product is going to work and do what it says on the tin. Okay, if someone goes on to buy the product, you then get a commission from that. So it's kind of like any salesperson really, except you don't have to sell the actual product. You just need to kind of promote it, and then the product will do the rest. I think I've just covered something I'm going to put in the next slide, but we'll move on anyway. So the pros on it. As I've said, you don't have to sell it. The product should do that for you. If you are promoting it and you truly believe in it, the product will sell itself. You just got to guide the right people to it. Affiliate marketing is about providing a service. So if someone comes to you and says, I'm looking for some great trainers, and then you show them these great Nike trainers, they're going to buy it, you've provided a service there. It's the same thing with affiliate marketing, okay? If they come to you and they're like, I want to get a business up and running, and I want to do it in affiliate marketing, for example, and you say, okay, come and join this course. They go on to buy the course, you get the commission. Okay, it's pretty simple. There is training available for this, as I put in the pros, and you can learn the foundations and be in business in as little as 15 days. Again, if you follow me for a little while, you know that I promote Legendary Marketer, which I'll stick a link in the description below, because I love the fact that there's just no BS. They've got business plan advisors. You'll be up and running in 15 days. Anyway, that's not the point of this. I'm just letting you know the pros of affiliate marketing. Again, there's no stock, so like other models as well, you don't have to touch any stock. You're promoting it on behalf of the company, so it's down to the company to handle that stock, whether it's as a service, whether it's a digital product, whether it is a physical product. You don't need to worry about it. You're not stocking it. You can create passive income with this, okay? So as an affiliate marketer, if you're promoting something that is like a membership site, if you, let's say it's $30 or 30 quid or whatever to sign up for this membership site, if you get a percentage of that, let's just say it's a tenner, okay, all you need to do is get more and more people to sign up for this, and every month you will get that tenner. Whereas if you've got like 5 people that have signed up for that, you're going to get 50, and then 6. You know what I mean? You see how that works. So again, going on to the next one, it's scalable as well. But it'll get to the point where because you can also promote more than one. If you've got one main product as an affiliate marketer, but you know of others that will complement that main product. So for example, as I've said, I like to promote affiliate marketer, but then if you've got like a funnel builder or a website builder that you like to promote, if they go on to buy that as well as a membership fee, you can also have that coming in as a monthly income. So you see what I mean? So you see how if you do it properly, you can have several streams of passive income coming in. See how that works, okay? And again, we mentioned it's scalable, and there are such things some people aren't aware, because when you mention affiliate marketing, people just go, oh yeah, just go and click and promote a product on there, whatever. You do get high ticket products as well. You just got to do a bit of research for them. Legendary Marketer has their own high ticket one if you want to have a look into that, and as I've put on here, high ticket means you can get $1,000 commission per sale. Some people out there do higher than that, but high ticket generally means it's around that kind of margin. Okay, and I'm going to go on to the cons of it as well, because I want to give you both sides of the coin. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme, okay? Some people think, oh, right, I'll join affiliate marketing and I'll be absolutely loaded by tomorrow. You have to build up your foundations, okay? Whether that's through advertisement, whether that's through like organic traffic, you still need to build up your audience and your traffic sources, essentially. Okay, so like I say, it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It is a legitimate business building thing to do. So don't think that within a couple of weeks you're just going to be absolutely flooded with money. It doesn't quite work like that. Okay, you can get the blueprints through training, and then once you apply that and really keep going and pushing, then it'll work for you. It can be overwhelming, okay, because like I say, there is so much to take in, and there are so many gurus out there that that's why I prefer to show people a training program, because you've got a structure then, as opposed to if you're trying to follow someone that's on like YouTube, for example, they'll give you a bit of information here, a bit of information there, and it's down to you to put that together. Whereas if you follow a course or some form of training, then you've got that structure to go to take you through from sort of a start to a finishing point, so that you can build your foundation knowledge properly and kind of take away the guesswork as well. Too many people give up with affiliate marketing, and then they spread the negativity about that. So they've done it for like a couple of weeks and just like, oh yeah, it's rubbish. But you tend to find that they've probably been given a link to promote and say, oh, you know, this is they'll be given a link to promote a product, and then they'll just go out and just spam it to people, and then just wonder why people aren't buying it. They don't give any value. They're just sort of saying, yeah, go buy this product, and it just doesn't work like that, you know. And then they come away disheartened, but then they spread that sort of negativity essentially to everyone else, and they try and then that makes you get sort of tarnished with the same brush. So, you know, just be mindful of that. And you need to find the right product to promote. Again, training can help you with this, but as I've kind of already mentioned already, I would recommend going sort of like high ticket, or, you know, membership, or find something that does both. You know, something that has almost like a value ladder essentially as well, so you can get people in for a lower price, and then when they climb the ladder, you can make the commission when they climb the value ladder. I hope that makes sense with that. So for example, you could get someone in for something that costs like a tenner. They'll see that there's great value, and as they go up what I call like the value ladder, and what other affiliate marketers etc call the value ladder, so the next product up might be 100 and then 1,000, you know, they'll realize that there's more value the higher they go up, and therefore they'll want to buy it, but then you get the commission from that. So what's great by that is the fact that you only need to promote this £10 or $10 product to then possibly later on get more. You see what I mean? But like I say, as long as you've given them value, as long as you give them value right at the beginning, that's what's important. Okay. So yeah, so you need to find the right product to promote, and that's where a few people sort of trip up. But you know, get the right training, makes it easy. So that's it. We went through it. We went all the great models, that they are all great models for getting started. You know, like I say, I've done drop shipping. It is a fantastic model because you don't have to push so much money into it to begin with. You know, same with the online arbitrage. You're kind of in control of that. You know, so if you've got the money, you can spend that a little bit more if you've got the right tools that tell you that there's going to be a good profit in it. But I find, you know, affiliate marketing is it's the lowest risk one. Especially I think for me, because I took the right training, and that's why I then spread the word for, you know, Legendary Marketer, which I'll leave a link in the bottom. It will in the bottom. It is an affiliate link, so therefore if you click on it and take action, I'll get a bit of commission for that. But that's affiliate marketing. Okay, that's pretty much it for this one. So if you liked what you saw, don't forget to subscribe, like to the channel. If you've got any questions about anything, drop a link below. I'll also put in the comments as well. I've got a Facebook page and a Facebook group. The page is essentially for announcements, so it will keep you in touch with any new YouTube videos that get uploaded, any blog posts that I put on the website, any training that I then conduct in my group. So I do give free training in my group. Again, I'll leave appropriate links in the bottom. Okay. I hope you found this valuable. Is all. Please check back again for further videos. Like I say, like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you next time. Cheers. Bye bye.